job, but you are very entertaining. So
Oh, I love it. I used to be a gym coach. And the kids laugh, so I thought maybe one day, you know, older people will laugh at me.
Ooh, now I feel old, and I felt already old because Bill
Oh my
said,
gosh.
in the 31 years, I think, wow, huh, that young?
Oh, sorry. Yes, 30 years, I should say.
So I think, wow, and he just told me, yeah, before I had a 45 minutes call, and I said, well, I hope you spend it right. Nah, I know. I make just a couple of $1,000s. So I said, okay, you got my approval. So to be a couple of minutes late,
Right?
a couple of $1,000s, that's okay.
Oh man, it's freezing. But anyway, guys,
I didn't say the Soros, but you can tell it me later, okay? So, do you see my screen or what's going on?
yeah, hold on, let me.
I see your screen. I see it. Does everyone else see Jack's screen? Put a yes in the chat. Questions.
Do I need to do something? I don't know what I have. No.
No. Hold on.
No. You see my Facebook page and a nice
Yeah, hold
picture.
on.
Yes. Now we see the lead gen webinar with Jack. Okay, there we go.
You see something good?
Yep, we're good. All right, take it away, buddy.
Okay, so thanks for having me on the call. I feel honored because I got to meet new members from you, and I know Tim is on the call, but can I see the questions, or is it some secret thing?
No. Hold on, let me see.
So I can interact, because you make my webinar. When I do my webinars weekly, I get a lot of interaction.
Oh.
You should have a question box down there.
Motivated.
Right.
And I tell more and more things, So if you want to let me tell a lot of things, you interact with me. Otherwise, I go over my presentation, I'm done, and I can enjoy my Florida life. Okay? So that works. So first, I want to know if you are new or you already know me. So enter new or hijack, or whatever you want to say. But I like to see newish, not from Jack. Okay, new. Hi, Scott. So couple are new, so that nice to meet you. I want to make your time worthwhile, so believe me, okay? I'm all about content. I don't believe in hype, because I have been in your situation probably. I wasted a lot of times. I bought a lot of products which I never used. So I got frustrated about that. And every time when I buy something, even last week I bought something for $5. I think, at least there can be something good in it. And there was nothing good in it. Now I not only lost $5, but I also wasted my time. And that is what frustrates me. Because I want to earn a certain amount of money each hour. And if I do that, I can do things what is value to me. For example, and this will help you a lot, and it is not a make-up story. If you set a goal what really makes you happy, and it doesn't need to be material. It can also say, my mom is sick and I can help her, or my son needs to go to college, and if I can pay that college, then I feel my life is valuable. Something what is really, something what you don't feel the pain if you work for. Okay, so my son is miracle, because I'm not, very talented in tuba play. You can't believe. Okay, he's the third best of Florida of his age. So he just he just turned 16, and most kids, what do they want when they turn 16? They want a car. So my son wanted a tuba, and we bought a very high-end tuba, you know, and he's incredibly proud. So he will never forget when he turns 16. So I feel, you know, mission accomplished. I feel something that my life is valuable, okay? Because you can breathe, but I don't feel breathing is enough. I want to be, you know, I want to in a kind of succeed that I fulfill something where I can feel proud about. So it's the same. This our training, what you get, I want you to feel at the end. I want you to feel okay. I learned something. Now I have to warn you. How many of you guys likes or join those SEO training? Tell it yes or no. If you learn things about SEO from gurus, you know, there are a lot of people telling that they are gurus in SEO. So I have to disappoint you. I'm not selling an SEO product. I'm selling SEO knowledge. With the, what I try to do is I want to make it easy for you to rank. And I'm not selling you a rewriter, a spinner, or a backlinker, or whatever. No, I don't sell them. So I don't need to tell that those things are good to rank high, because if I had a ranker of a spinner, I probably say you need that one. Okay? I'm going to first explain what good is for SEO. And the only thing I ask for you is that you're open-minded. That you're open-minded, that you want something to learn. Okay? And hopefully you can put away what you have learned in the past. Because if that was that good, you probably were not on this call, and you make thousands of dollars. Okay? Because you were the guru. Okay? So what I want to say. Let me start with slide 1, because this will oh, I have one more thing that I wanted to say. At the end of the webinar, you get something from me for free. Okay? At the end of it, so all you guys, if you don't like SEO, if you don't like my accent, if you at least you get something. I promise. What is something worth $100? What I paid $100 for, and it was on a discount. And I'm not joking. Okay, you get something very valuable. Okay. Now let's start the meat. The 7 must-have components for any small business website. That is what we are going to learn today. And if you do those 7 steps right, and more important, you understand those 7 points, you are 98% have more knowledge than any other market about SEO. That's a hard statement, isn't it? If you understand those 7 points, you know more than your colleague who always speak about SEO. Because your colleague got trained by a guru but had a product. Okay, at the end of the webinar, I give you special bonus. Everybody loves that, or shall I skip this slide very quickly? Okay, so who I am. I serve a lot of clients by myself. I'm really a Google guru, and most important, I'm an AdWords guru. I know exactly what works, and I also know what doesn't work. Because I serve so many clients by myself, I discover certain things. What really set you apart. And to do those things are actually simple. Bill, you are a member of me. You know, I know you're, how do you say, guest, but sometimes you are my guest. Do you feel my things are simple and they are most time one click?
Oh, very, very. That's one of the biggest things for me is simplicity.
Yeah. And I don't know, I how do you say that? I can study complex things, but I can't remember them. I want to put them in simple things that, let's say, a programmer for me or something put it together, but the outcome is one click. Outcome needs to be one click. Because if I have to do all those stuff every day, I cannot make money with it because it is too much to do. But anyway, I'm 15 years old, 20 years older than Bill, and I have now managed, I think, more than 1 million in Google. So I know Google loves me. And Google loves me because I spend so much, but Google loves me because I know what Google likes. So the 7 most components for any small business. Number 1, and write those down, because if you do those 7 steps, and you understand those 7 steps, you can create a website which converts much better than you have now. So this sounds simple, not know your targeted website visitor. Actually, most of you guys don't know, or let's say, not make it not too personal, most of the people don't know. They think, let's say, make it a plumber example. A plumber does probably 100 different 100 different things, and you need to understand what are the most important things from your target visitor. What are they looking for? What, when they come on your website, when they land on a plumber website, what are they looking for? And if you can address that quickly, you make a conversion. And a website is all about conversions. You want to have a result. You want that they take action. Most of the time a call, but can also be an email. So I already spoke about it. A plumber does 100 different services. If you would list all those 100 services, nobody would take action because it takes too much time that the majority will find what they are looking for. How do you say that? Here, this is a good example. Who of you guys reads once in a while still the newspaper? Enter yes or no. Can be weekly or whatever.
Yeah, not really at all.
Okay, so let me ask a question. Who reads the newspaper? If the newspaper on the front page would only have text and no images, would you like it? So then you get the real content at first hand, only content, you know? That is where you have the newspaper for, not? No, you don't like to read. You like some headlines. And if those headlines are attractive to you, now you start to be interested. Do you agree or don't agree?
Right.
Everybody agrees or not agree? I only see one, okay? Does that mean everybody is... Okay, so the website is the same, okay? If you can very quickly show what your website is about, and I was looking for that, then I'm engaged and I'm willing to read more about what I was looking for. So If you would list all the 100 services on the home page, it would not be how do you say that, engaging. It takes too much time to read all the 100 topics, and you only were interested in 3. And do you know Pareto tells only a few things matters. You have to focus on those few things, but you have to know what those few things are. If some things happen with Obama, you know, he got killed or whatever, 80% of the people wants to read about it, so you put it on the home page. Okay? If somebody from 95 years died, you put it inside, Not too many people are at that moment interested. You're still some few, but not everybody. Does everybody feel that difference? You have to understand what the most people are looking for. That is what I said. Know your audience. It sounds simple, but it's so super important for results. Now, if you know the 80%, you have to split them up in 3 to 4 choices. People cannot take too many choices. If you give them too much choices, they end up making no choice and they look for something else. In those 3 choices, you have to cover what those 80% are looking for. Everybody get this? I know it's very simple when you hear it, okay? But I will tell you a little bit later that is the opposite what SEO gurus tells you. So keep it simple. Less is more. Less is more. I'm going to show you in a little bit that less is more. That gurus, they tell you to put 500 words on a home page is not that important. And now I kicked you, correct? Be honest, kick at you because you believe that. If I would have asked at the beginning of the webinar how many words needs in a home page, you would say 500 to 1,000 words, correct? That is everybody tells you. The website needs pleasant look, pleasant. You need, it is like a business card. It's like if you enter a restaurant, if it looks nice, you are more likely to join the meal. If it doesn't look nice, you would start to wondering, is my meal also good? So the first impression, I don't know if you are married or not, but the first impression is important. So if you don't ask for an action, the action will likely not to get taken. You have to say, hey, call me, or submit that email. I'm here for you. You have to put something attractive that they will take that action, not only on the contact page, but on every page. So that when they are ready, you don't know at a certain point when they're ready, but when they are ready, you don't want them to look for the phone number. Simple things. But if you write it down, every page, the call to action needs to be very clear. Even, here listen, this is different, but you might not have realized. If your page is longer than your desktop screen, and most are, you scroll down, you still want them to see the phone number. Just so you list that phone number also close to the footer, so they can't miss it. I have a website. It is about marketing or so, and I ended up with something, a slogan. Tim, do you remember what the slogan was? Was something like, now you are almost ready. Nothing about, but he had all the chance to read about my services, and I say, okay, now you're ready, and call me, okay? So I put some in a nicer word that I forgot. So Tim probably knows that slogan. Okay, very important, mobile friendly.
Yeah.
And this is actually not that easy. It is not easy to have a website, but it also looks nice on a mobile phone. It takes quite a bit of effort. But on the other hand, people using mobile phones nowadays to serve, they don't like to sit on a desk anymore. They use either iPad or another tablet or their phone to watch on a couch, to what they are looking for. It's very important. So there's no discussion if this is needed. This is just 100%. And the reality is, more than half of the businesses, they might have a website, but they don't have a mobile responsive one. Do you guys realize that? That is a big thing.
Yeah. It really is.
Okay. Now I'm going to itch you a little bit. What are the 3 most important factors for SEO? Okay, tell me. You guys know about SEO, are with gurus on the webinars, are in Facebook with other people. What are the 3 most important factors for SEO? Good on-page optimization, keywords show up on page 1, okay? Nice looking and headlines, on-page, off-page social signals, title, tag H1, H2, engagement, keywords, content, backlinks, direct access to target. User interactively, okay, so like a video or a quiz. Linked to or linked probably to authority sites, okay. Bounce rate. Scott, do you know me? No. You are on the nail. You hit it, okay? So, bounce rate. Why is that important? And actually, why is that almost the most important thing from SEO? So you search in Google like you are the guest of Google. What is Google about? Google wants to show good results. And a good indicator is if they stay on your website, if they click around, that website engaged. That shows Google, hey, with that keyword, this URL, there's a match, and that match get credits. And if another website with that keyword and with that URL didn't match well, they bounce away, then Google said, no, next time I'm not going to show that website. I'm going to show that website where the visitor liked. So everybody knows what bounce rate is? Bounce rate is if you stay in the website and you click around, is 0%. If you jump back, you click back the website, the bounce rate is 100%. And you get an average percentage. So a bad percentage is 90%, a good percentage is 20%. So Scott, you won it. Thank you. Now the second, and I saw that somebody held that engagement, average time on a website. So if you want to measure something what tells in something what Google can measure is how long you stay in the website, how long you read the newspaper, how more engaged you was. Does that make sense? How longer you read in the newspaper, the topics interested you. And if you see the homepage and you put it in the trash, and mine already entered before I touch it almost. So that means that newspaper was engaging to you. If Obama would get killed, you sure want to read it, okay? So you have to make sure that what is on the website engage, and Google is measuring the time as a second most important factor.
For a second, real quick, Jack, I want to just put my input on that real quick. A lot of times you guys are meeting with clients or potential clients, and I'm doing this because I'm a local guy, but you don't realize how a conversation can go from real simple to how many people are visiting your website, sir, or how many people are staying on your website. Do you know the bounce rate of your website? And then sometimes there's crickets because these guys have no idea what you're talking about. And if you're able to bring this knowledge to the table, no matter what you're selling them, this is a great foot in the door. All right, sorry about that, Jack. I won't cut in anymore.
No, it's really true though. On top of this, some of you guys, there's actually a plugin for WordPress. I don't know if you were going to talk about this, Jack, or not, but it's called Was Up, WAZZAP, I think it is, and it tracks all the IP addresses and from everywhere how the on page. So if you don't want to use Google Analytics, you can actually use that instead. So
that's actually very good.
Yeah, I use it all the time for everything. And it shows you if it was a spider, majestic. It shows you pretty much everything about it, and it's really neat, actually. So.
Okay, so let me link to it, because we speak about bounce rate and average time and keyword, okay? And you feel that's natural to you. So I want to challenge you. Next time when you speak with your neighbor and you speak, hey Bill, I know you have a website. What is your bounce rate? He will say, hey Joe, what did you eat yesterday? Huh? So we speak, we feel it is natural to us, but if your spouse might think he's crazy when you tell those things. So you are not alone, you are with us, but other people around you, they don't speak the same language. Okay?
Right.
And I'm glad you do, because you speak then, you understand what I'm telling. So so write it down. Bounce rate first, second is average time on the website. What is third? Did everybody figured out what is third? So keyword relevancy. I think everybody had that. So you need to know a little bit. You need to show Google a little bit what is your site about, because you get something like, how do you say that, a theme, they call that, and it doesn't need to be a keyword, but something in words, can be a sentence, what you tell Google, this is the site about. Once you have that, you show that Google what the site is about, and yeah, LSI, we did that, alien, I don't know how you pronounce it, but that is that's exactly what I was looking for. Hey, you speak my language. So once you have a keyword linked to a URL to Google, it doesn't bother so much what the keyword relevancy is, because now Google links that keyword to the URL. That is the most important thing, keyword URL. But at one point you have to tell what this website is about. Oh, so do you guys want to see a good website? And we go over those same points. Okay, we can. I didn't prepare it actually. I have to see what's coming up. I have no idea. Do you still see my screen or not? Or did I turn it away? You guys, what do you guys see?
You're still on. You're still on. We still see you, screen.
Okay.
Hey Jack, if you want to show my one I just installed it on, I've used it for a month now. You can use that one too.
Did you put it somewhere?
Yeah, sure. Here, let me see.
I can do this one. So, we spoke about Plumber, okay? Is this Plumber? No, this is something else. So let me grab the Plumber.
There you go. I sent it to you.
Oh, I always do that. I will say Plumber, this plumbing. So I'm going to change the website in a click. Okay, it's not a trick. It is just what I do every day.
Hey, we don't do that voodoo stuff on our show now, Jack.
Oh, did I install the wrong one? Remember? Did I click on the wrong one? No.
And guys, I'll tell you the other thing why I really like this. I don't remember how many different designs Jack has in it. He's going to tell you that, but it'll give you some other idea for different businesses you can go after. There was a couple I was looking through there. I was like, oh man, I never thought about that one. So it's just another way to do more lead gen.
So I installed the plumbing in one click. Okay, it was this, and now in one click it was the carpet cleaning, and I installed the plumbing. What I wanted to show you actually is how many words has this website? How many words? Almost nothing. You see that? It doesn't
It's
need
less than
nothing.
300.
Yeah.
Oh, you already counted? So if you see, I know my visitors. They are after repairs. That is why they go to online. Then residential, commercial, and then about us. And you cannot resist to click on a link on this website. If you are looking for a plumber, you will click either on the top, in the main buttons, or here. And you will see phone number, phone number, phone number, social proof, testimonials. You will see that it is nice for your eyes. It is an image. I'm not getting tired to land on the home page. I know it is about plumber, and actually I was looking for a plumber, and I can click on where I was interested in. And I know my audience. I know they are about repairs, residential or commercial. Everybody get this step?
Yeah. See, guys, I don't hold on. I didn't open up the box again, but I know this. I don't know. Some of you. Hold on, let me see what the questions say. Do you guys like this? I I'm a big fan because of the easiness, the setup. I mean, you saw Jack literally did it in a second, and he's going to show you what you can do in the back end. But it is really really easy. Oh yeah, basement waterproofing. There's a ton, guys, in here. When you start to scroll through, he's going to show you. I just like the ease of use behind this.
I was looking for your
You
comment.
said there's about 300 words on the first page. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay, now we are almost there, okay? What did I say? Bounce rate. And I was looking for repairs. So now I'm willing to click on repairs. And because I'm on the repair page, now I'm willing to read. You see this? If I would repair on the home page, they would click away because maybe 6% are not interested in repairs. But I already told I'm interested in repairs, and now I feel I read something about where I was looking for. Now this page can have 500 words or so. Doesn't need a lot. You want to keep it clean, but you tell about your service in summary. And again, phone number, you know, map, phone number, everywhere, phone number, call to action. Because what is the goal of a website? That they get user service, okay? Everybody get that? No, to me it all sounds simple, but if you compare this website to 90% of the business owners out there, you think, huh? Do they ever get some business from the website? So, before we dig deeper, any questions for me?
I'm not sure on that one. I think that one's. I'm not sure if Elaine was asking if you have a basement waterproofing template. I'm not sure what are you asking on that one.
Or if we have that team,
I think
I,
you do, don't you?
I don't know.
I know you have a lot.
Basement, no. And then waterproofing?
That could be one to add then.
No, we don't have that. Who did ask that?
Elaine.
Elaine. Okay, Elaine. If you get my product, I will create it for you. Is that a deal?
I could see, yeah. Oh, I was kidding.
Okay.
But no,
So once
good
you get
deal.
the product, you send me support ticket, okay?
Hey, I want that one too. Is that good?
Oh, now then is even reason more, huh?
Can that be a bonus for everybody in the group?
Okay, I have to be honest a little bit, and I think I don't want to disappoint you because I feel now you see all those niches, they they don't come with the front end product, and I don't want to cheat you on you, okay? There's an OTO which gives you access to all the products. The front end gives you access to 5 products, 5 niches. And if you want to drop the link,
Oh, yeah.
do you have that, or do you want me to grab somewhere?
No, I have it here. It's
It's 5 teams, yes. But one is very nice. That team already pays for itself. That is actually local web design. How many pages each team? I think 6 or so. But it's not a fixed number. As much as needed for that to serve 80% of for that service. So keep in mind we started with 80%. I want to serve 80%.
Jack. What are those 5 themes? I don't remember which ones there are.
Yeah, I'm getting there. One
I
sec.
like that. I saw a driving school theme down there, and here in, well, I'm not in Texas right now, but in Texas, that is like the most competitive thing. I used to work with a gentleman who had a driving school way about 5 years ago, and that was like it was nuts. I didn't realize there was money in driving schools.
I never realized that either. That might be a new niche for me now.
Yeah, and they're, I mean, in the state of Texas, they're everywhere. The law states them that children has to drive like a year or 2 years with a driving school, or for those who are trying to get a thing off their record, they have to take driver's ed again.
Huh. Yeah,
So everybody got that link? I don't know. I don't see it, but if everybody get it, that's fine. Huh?
if you want to show it on the screen, it's videoalpha.net/Jack.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
This local web design site has a very nice video, a form, and it describes, the service you provide. By installing this theme, you are done with presenting that you are a website designer for a company. Okay? So it has an about us, it has a portfolio, freakers ask questions, testimonials, you put your own in, of course, and a contact us. Okay? This comes, I know, only this one justify the offer. And the offer is the web design team, plumbing team, a painter team, and a roofer team, and a landscaping, and remodeling. That alone, and I don't know, I can ask Tim to come on the line. That alone justify how much is it? $49? I forgot. How much is it? Yeah, all this. You guys need $47. You guys need to read this, okay? All the testimonials are real. There's no one is faked. I don't like fake. I got cheated too often. So $47 for 50 websites you can create, and only the website design team already justified it. And if you want to have all the teams, you need to have access on the the OTO. It's also $47, but then you have everything. Okay. Now I promise you something. What did I promise you? Do you guys remember what I promised? Otherwise, if you don't remember, it was not that important to you. Oh, free gift. So if you go to this website and you buy nothing from me, and you say, Jack, I love you, you have a nice accent, but give me the gift. So go to the website and right click it, and you get this video. And it's actually a very nice one. I really like it. I don't know if you hear it. No.
Abilities. You wear a lot of hats and you believe in your business and want to succeed. So, when it comes to your website, why would you compromise? We learn about your business and communicate with you about your needs and goals. With us, you get more service, more options, more of everything you need to effectively market your product or service. With our affordable packages, our superior services are definitely within your reach. Put your web needs in our hands so that you can keep the running of your business in yours. We know how to create beautiful websites and capture visitors' attention in less than 1.9 seconds. Would you like your design to portray you better than your competitors? Just provide us with 10 minutes of your time, and we are confident that you'll be impressed. Top-notch web design is crucial. Let us create your beautiful website.
Okay, when you put that video, when you put that video on your website, your sale is done. You don't need to not using a lot of words anymore. Okay, so just get it for free. You love me when you get your first sale and say, Jack, you will never forget Jack anymore because you got it for free. That's how it works. and I will not forget you because you were my new customers. So it comes with a lot of bonuses. Tim, are you on the line still or not?
Let me see if Tim is. Yeah, Tim is.
Tim, are you willing to come on the line or you are busy?
You there, buddy? I opened you up.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, Tim.
Hey, Jack.
So actually, I'm very glad you were on the call. We didn't speak about it, but you linked me to Bill, so thank you for that.
It's two good guys working together. I don't know about this limb guy, though.
I hear you, Tim. What's going on?
Tim, did I mute you? Be careful what you say. They have a mute button.
Hey, Jack, the other thing, they wanted to see the back end, how easy it is to customize. Do you want to show them?
Oh, yeah. Tim.
Yes, sir.
You want to speak instead of me? So this is the back end, you know? And I have to be honest to you guys. Those are all the themes which comes with the upgrade, with the OTO. So it's all with content and graphics. You don't get the PSDs, but the graphics you get. And then you know, I was planning to say almost any niche you can imagine is on it, but you already beat me with that. So I cannot say that, but I promised that I will do the proof, the waterproof from the basement. And actually, I know that niche a little bit because I lived in Washington State 5 years. So it has everything, almost everything. Accountant, tinting. It has much more niches than you probably can manage. If I would ask you, if I would ask you how many niches you would know, you probably would count to 100, correct?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay. At the moment, there are 139 niches. You guys imagine that, 139, and I missed waterproofing. Yes, I missed, but there are a lot of which I didn't miss. So if you cannot make money, if you cannot go knock on the door on every business and say, I have your solution. And you don't need to tell what the solution, you tell what the solution is, but you don't need to tell how much work it takes. So which side shall I show now? Which side do you want to see?
Jack, do you want me to show mine? I mean, I can.
No, yes, but first I want to show how easy it is to set something up. Landscaping, okay? Landscaping, so those are WordPress themes. I selected landscaping, and I click on import theme.
Yeah, Roger, it's all WP stuff. It's a plugin for WordPress.
It is actually in theme, but you install it with a plugin. It's very confusing.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You see, landscaping, and those are how do you say that? Nice to your eye, okay? Same principle. SEO is same principle. It's not about words. You guys remember what SEO is?
It's a plug theme. We'll start. That's going to be the new title now.
I know. They are very creative. So bounce rate, average time, and keywords. That's everything.
So the niche that you have there, I'm going to be honest, I would never use landscaping because I know landscapers I know 3 personal friends of landscapers, and they're all cheapskates. Anyway, but that medical doctor theme you had, guys, you have to realize there are doc-in-a-box that are being developed all over the United States, and they're becoming very huge in Dallas. There's almost a doctor clinic just about every block, street corner, because people are getting away from emergency rooms with the new laws that's changed. I mean, there are guys who are making, owners are just buying up these doc-in-a-box places. So that right there interests me.
Yeah.
I cannot wait something to say. I have to say it now. Okay. How much of you guys have a yard? Something that needs to get trimming? Something that takes maintenance? Enter yes or no. Would you love not to pay for maintenance? Who likes have a yard and not to pay for the maintenance?
Absolutely.
Okay, next time, you actually, that's how you do it. If you have somebody already doing it, you invent them for something to drink. You put it on the screen and say, "I can help you with business." If you don't have a yardman yet, I missed that. What maintenance of your yard? I don't know if you have a yard, but then you know what maintenance is. Because I have a yard and I have somebody else doing it because I'm an internet marketer. And I cannot make the same money as a yardman does. I pay less than a yardman than I earn with internet. So I have something. I outsource that. So, but I know I need snow removal. Man, you are the funniest on the webinar. I didn't anticipate that, but you are very creative. So for landscaping, if you have a user service, show them the website, and you trade them. I said, I will give you more customers. I will do the website, and I do some Google places for you, and you get more business because those yard people, they are not good with internet, and there are a lot. If you don't use a yard service, call them up, ask and quote, and once they say a number, let's say $600 or whatever, you say, what about, I cannot afford that. You say, what about I help you with business, and I will create a very nice website for you, and you will get one. And here I already started. You already do some preparation work. You put their name on it, and you put a phone number on it, and they will never forget you. Once they see their own name and their own phone number, they will never forget you. So, everybody get that?
I'm not. Do you have one for civic leagues? Lewis?
For
civic leagues? Lois was asking if there's like a civic league one.
Civic leagues. I don't know what it is.
What you mean? You mean like the Elks and like that kind of stuff?
It's no ring belling with me with civic leagues. Money for advertising.
It should be like the VF Post? The VF Post, something like that? Is that what you're talking
about? Neighborhood groups.
Neighborhood groups. No, I don't have.
Yeah.
My niches are more related to local businesses. You know?
Yeah, I mean, like
that is why I called it local team, Jack.
Yeah.
There was a reason for that. But
chamber okay.
Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing. Can I do or not?
Yeah, go ahead. And then they want to see actually how you add stuff in it. And if you want me to do that, I could do that too because I have mine all filled in.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to show you the digital theme. When you in the OTO, okay? I don't want to disappoint you, but I know I'm not going to disappoint you when you see this. So I'm select the digital team. You guys see this? How much work it is? Select the team you want. You click on import. When my coder showed me that this the first time, I couldn't sleep that night. I was thinking that I always dreamed about it, but now I have it. So now the same domain name and the website is converted. Okay. Who wants to be an internet marketer? Say yes or no. Who wants to be an internet marketer? Who wants to be an internet marketer and have the best and the nicest website from your city? You are the guru in one click. I'm telling you, in one click, your wife will say, or your husband will say, ha, now I feel you're doing something what makes sense. You are professional. You put a nice suit on, okay? Here, it comes with this video, and it's not a video for $10 what you buy on Fiverr, okay?
How easy is it to find your business online? Do you have a website? Or your competitor has a nicer one? Nowadays, people use Google to find anything online, and 72% click on the first business that appears. Don't worry, we can change that for you. We are a digital marketing company and have generated incredible results from our local clients. We are confident we can do the same for you. We will create an eye-stunning website for your business and get it at the top of Google. You get more people finding your service, more calls, and more sales. So what are you waiting for? Get your business out there in front of your customers. Are you ready? Contact us today.
That's cool.
She's cute. I'm telling you, whatever relationship you have with your environment, when you show them the business, they say, hey, what happened? What happened with you? What happened with you? I never saw a website from you, and now I understand it. Okay, okay. So that is what I was looking for in the beginning. What are you waiting for? This converts so good.
Oh yeah.
So now I'm focus on doing what you do best, and let us market your business. And then you describe your service. It can be all the 9 services, or you can also show on a few of them. You know, everybody does web design, and maybe you do Google for Business. Those 2 you want to do anyway, and then you do maybe 1 or 2 more, or you do everything. And then you see, when you speak with a business owner and they say, hey, let me check you out, and you show them this website, about each service you can speak, and they say, wow, I got a lot of people over my floor, but I never had somebody showing so nicely what they are doing. You are the specialist, and you are the specialist in one click. You know,
Hey,
it has all those bullet points. And
Jack,
and if you say, sorry,
couple of things here. We have a lot of questions. Andy asked about maintenance. I'm not sure what you meant, buddy. Sarah asked about. Wait, hold on.
press release.
Oh, can you make one for press releases?
I can. If you, Sarah, if you become the OTO member and you become in my group, I will promise I will make something for press release. Okay, it will not be tomorrow because it takes time. Okay, but I do a lot what my customers are asking. I do a lot, and they all come on the to-do list, and my team does just the to-do list. That's how it works. It's actually very simple for me. I assume we can add the plugins we normally use. Yes, after installation, it is a regular WordPress site. It is on your hoster or your client hoster.
Yeah, Andy, everything's
and
pretty.
you can screw it up as much as you like, but
Yeah, you can
you
custom.
don't need to do a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of customization. I'll show you guys mine here in a second. Hey, Lem, Danny wants to know if he can direct all the calls to you and you can close the sales for us.
Yes, I will close all the sales and I will give you like 0.2% of the profits.
So you guys have already noticed my English is not perfect, okay? But I close almost any business owners. I close them. Do you know why? Because it is about knowledge, what you have. You don't. I show them a little bit what I have, and it is knowledge.
Hey, I just want to show you guys this real quick because a couple people asked about customization. So this is the one, the one that Jack just showed. I customized this one for my Pittsburgh one. So this is one of my lead generation sites for SEO for Pittsburgh. So I put my video. You can change this out, and you can put a video here. Here's the video Jack already had in it. And then you can change around these things, but I like how it's already got the 6 main things we do already in it. And then you can, here's that thing and then if you guys want to see this, what it looks like in mobile, go check it out on your mobile phone. I like the mobile version of this site because of how good it is. This site is pittsburghseo.co, and you can see the mobile version of it. And I'll show you this too. This is cool. Like literally, guys, this took me like 15 minutes to put everything in it. So when you go in the back end in Jack's program here, you literally put your email in, phone number, the name you want, all the stuff, and then it'll do longitude, latitude. It does everything. You can put short codes in it. You can change the header around, and then all you do is you upload the client's logo, just like this. Pick your size and stuff like that, and boom, it's done. And then you literally can change all this stuff. You can autoplay the video. He's got a lot of stuff in here, and a lot of the stuff I haven't even like completed. I just like the way it looks right now already. So, and some of you were asking about what that thing was called. It's WASSUP is actually what it's called right here. And that tracks all the visitors and everything that comes. So you can see in the last 24 hours what has hit your page and everything.
I'm going to install that too. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
If you learn something today, is this okay? I didn't know this. It's really nice. You know why it is so nice? Because if you do some time of service for your company, I think you can make a screenshot, or I don't know how this, but you can very easily you can show off with your service.
Yeah, this site was on page 1, but I got negative SEO'd, so it's now on page 3 again. So I'm actually fixing it right now. But it was kind of cool because it's been jumping. It was on page 4, and then I installed the theme. And this is how optimized the theme is. As soon as I installed the theme, it jumped to page 3. And then now I've been adding more links, and it's slowly climbing back up. And it should flip over here within the next couple of weeks. So, but yeah, I got negative SEO. So I have some really crazy competitors in Pittsburgh. So.
I know from one client, from one member, he installed it and it ranked by itself. I don't know why. I know a little bit why. Shall I tell you why? Because if you go back to the home page, it meets all Google's criteria. It has the services which speaks about the theme where the website is about, and there's no way that somebody is not watching the video or clicking clicking on a button. There's no way. You are invited. You are too attracted to take action.
So, but it's very easy to use, guys, and that's why Lem and I wanted to show you this, just because I've been using this for all my lead sites, and like I said, the hardest thing for me right now is customization and paying an outsourcer. Then you got to wait time and everything else. So, what is that?
I'm going to input this because it's already been an hour, and I know some of you guys have a lot of questions. Think about this. With this, I see some of you have the questions, well, how much would you charge for this and that and blah, blah. Well, you know what? With me, and I know Bill, we're not going to mess around. We can charge anywhere from $500 and up. That's just us. And with the way it looks and the design is laid out, if it's only going to take you 15 minutes or less to show a client how this will make their sites look 10 times better or whatever you want to do with it, you are very obligated to do that, guys. I mean, or if you want to sell this to a client for $150, whatever, but I wouldn't suggest that. I'm just saying this is the way it's laid out. It's nice. It's a nice theme. I mean, you can also customize your own site with it. So why not do this for the price that Jack is actually giving this for? What was the link again? Is it videoalpha.net/Jack?
Yeah, videoalpha.net/Jack special.
Special.
Yeah.
Did you put it in?
Yeah, I just put it in the chat too, but
everybody has a link.
Can we?
Because sometimes if you're on a mobile, you don't see the link in GoTo.
Yeah, you can pretty much customize everything. If you know some code, you can even do it even more.
Okay, if we have, let me answer this because I know this answer for 100% sure. If we all have these sites, how will it impact Google ranking for those in the same area? You mean the same domain name? I was actually expecting the same domain name. If you install this plumber site on an old plumber site, you're very likely to do better.
Oh, Andy?
So that is what I know. I have proof for that. No different domain names, but same keywords. No different domain name. So are you saying you want to have a website number 2 with the same keywords? Is that and you want to rank for another website? That is, I think that is possible. I don't do that much, but I'm confused too a little bit. I have to be honest. But he's saying, how will it rank if 2 people are competing? Okay, you will win.
Jack, was there a home improvement? Wait, is that what Andy said? Andy
concern with duplicate content. Let me answer that question because it's every time this comes back because you hang out too much with the gurus. Did you just attend my training and did I say you have to duplicate content is an issue? No. Google is all about value. All my members ranks high with their website in their city.
Jack, Andy had asked about, is there a home improvement? I was just looking in the theme, but I don't.
It is.
Is there a home improvement?
Yeah.
One?
There is. I know that, for example. So there is home inspection, home security, funeral home, new home builders, senior home, repair, home repair, auto repair, computer repair, transformation repair. Another word for modeling, remodeling.
Yes.
I was looking for that. Okay, thank you for that. remodeling. Import theme. And there's actually probably also for only bedroom, a few kitchen and bedroom, because those are also oh.
I don't know the answer to that one.
Bedroom.
Patrick asks, can we build out additional geolocation pages so we can rank for the same domain in multiple states?
Uh,
I think you'd probably be better off doing separate sites for every city. That's what I would do.
so this is the remodeling side. Kitchen, basement, bedroom. I was looking for that. So.
Sarah, I'm not really sure if what you mean. Can it be outsourced on Fiverr? I've never had I have a guy, a VA from the Philippines, and you can have somebody on Odesk do it too. I have a couple of guys on Odesk, and they know how to do all this stuff in WordPress. You just install it, and then you can have them build out the content.
I got many members who didn't touch WordPress before, and I can show you from scratch. I can show you from scratch how to set a website within 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I can explain it. I can speak while I'm working, and I can even get a drink.
Yeah, Sarah, it's really easy. I am not very good when it comes to WordPress. I've learned a lot over this last year, but it's not hard, especially with this.
If more than 5 people say I buy the enterprise, the upgrade, I'm going to show it from A to Z. If you say I'm in when you showed you Jack, then I can do it from A to Z if you want, okay? But if you say no, we can also get Tim on the line if he still is on the line. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's still on.
I was like, when are we going to hear from Tim? Like an hour ago?
Yeah, we got overwhelmed there. Everything got, yeah.
What the heck?
Man, with you 3 guys going, there's no way to get a word in edgewise.
I know, right? I'm like, where's Tim? And all of a sudden, 20 minutes later, no Tim.
So anyway, Tim.
Tim, go ahead and explain to us how you're using this. Let everyone know since we've got you here, buddy. And we do appreciate you with your patience. Go ahead and tell us, Tim.
Wait, what?
Well, first and foremost, I'm absolutely technically challenged when it comes to designing a website. I'm a sales machine. I'm not a design machine. And when I couldn't believe it when I first saw these, especially once I started to get my hands on them. It truly, and I'm embarrassed to even think about how much money I spent over the last 2 years on tools that weren't even remotely close to this. And the biggest thing I can tell you about this, I guarantee anyone on this call that you have never had anyone in any niche or service that gives you the service, the dedication, and just the support that you need. This guy does 2 webinars a week. He does not dodge any questions, and he gets asked some pretty tough questions sometimes. But I'm going to tell you right now that I have absolute confidence and faith in what Jack has done. And he could have gone wrong and not done anything, which is what not all people, but the majority of marketers out there. They sell you a package and see you, and if they're around, 60 days later, you're lucky. But Jack came out, and I can't remember what the number of themes were initially. I mean, it wasn't a lot, but 50. Now we're north of 120 now, and with more to come. I can't think of a higher recommendation that I could give anyone other than Jack Hotman. And I don't get paid to do this. I do it because I love to see somebody that actually does what they say they'll do. And he absolutely will exceed your expectations without any questions. Now, I'm building a national network of lead gen sites myself, and they're 100% going to be Jack's themes. And it makes it so easy. He's already shown you here, and even for me, which when I say technically challenged, is where you have my picture. But as far as these sites are concerned, you can turn them out as fast as you can get them on a host. And that's the truth.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Tim. And with that being said, guys, we've been on here for about 2 hours and 20 minutes roughly. We've never done that before.
Oh,
I know you guys have a lot of questions, but as you see what we have done and what Jack has got here for you, it's a no-brainer. I mean, you know where the link is. Go ahead and grab that right now. Of course, Jack is being very, very generous of adding things when you guys are asking on a webinar. I don't think Bill and I would ever do that. But, you know, it's one of those deals that, hey, if you're already sold on this, go ahead and buy it and purchase this, get inside its group, and get things going, because I see this is one of those that is a must. And here's the deal. I know some of you guys are worried about the SEO part of this and all that, and I know, Sarah, you're concerned about installing this, or you're WordPress illiterate, which is fine, myself too. You can always find someone to do it. I suggest you find someone to do it so you can continue to grab more business for yourself. And that is like the fastest way to get things done. I am becoming a lazy marketer now, and the more lazy I get, the more money is coming into my household, which is perfect for me. I'm big on systems, and if you find a way to systemize this, then hey, it's going to do nothing but, you know, bring the income for you. Now, back to the SEO part. I'm thinking about not even worried about getting SEO set up for this, because I'm going to find people who have sorry websites and say, hey, look at this. Wouldn't you like to have a website just like this? And they will be like, yes, I've been thinking about getting a website, but you know, since you've actually added my stuff to it, this is the way I would sell this, guys. And if you're not thinking in terms to do it that way, then hey, you might be taking that very hard road. Yes, there's a special freebie that Jack has already given you at the end. Is there anything else, Jack, you want to discuss before we close this down?
Okay, we all speak about reputation problems, but actually, if you look to yourself, how good is your own reputation? How well respected are you between your direct environment and to other marketers? If you would have that digital team, there's no way they think the same as before. They think you are the best of the best what they ever can team up with. You solve your reputation in one click.
That's actually a good point. You could scan businesses doing AdWords with outdated websites. Yeah.
Boom. All right. Well, Bill, anything else?
No, that's it, guys. This is the link, videoalpha.net/Jack Special. One more time. And you guys can get in. And other than that, we will see you in the group.
I really enjoyed this, and I like you guys' interaction, and I want to thank you for that. I had a fun time.
Yeah, thanks, Jack. Thanks for being
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, guys who've come on today. I want to say you guys are brilliant. You're awesome. I know that you care about your future. I can tell because you're here. I know it takes a lot of time to designate, you know, precious time during the day to get on one of these crazy webinars with us. But we sure appreciate you. Like Bill and I have said in the past, we only bring on things that we know that is good for you. So remember that when we say we're going to have a webinar, we have something that we know that is exciting and it's new and it's going to impact you for a long time. Jack has brought something to the table which is very interesting. And later on, guys, if you want to have a powwow on Facebook about what you can do with this, let's talk about this, because there's a lot you can do with these themes, and I'm like, wow. So with that being said, thank you for coming on, guys. We're going to talk to you soon, and have a great day.
Thanks, everybody, and I appreciate all you coming to this webinar. Thank you so much.
Sounds good. Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Bill.
See ya.
Thanks, Glenn.
Thanks, Tim, for coming on.
Good night, Irene.
Thanks, Tim.
Good night.
Sorry I forgot you. Thanks.
No.
Well,